Welcome back to CountryLine TV. We are in the studio, Nashville, Tennessee. Got Paul Ogletree here with you. We got Filmore in the house. What is going on, man?
Man, honestly, just enjoying this weather in Nashville.
Yeah.
What a view out this window. We're not going to talk about it, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
And everything's great in my life, other than the lack of sleep with the new baby. But we're doing good. Everything else is full speed ahead, and I'm having a blast right now. So
Yeah, I was going to say, you're I feel like you're personal, professional, just everything is full speed ahead right now, huh?
yeah, I guess I'm really not good at timing or planning things. I realized that pretty quickly in the last couple months because things were shifting, and then everything, my album and my baby dropped on the same day, basically. So.
Maybe we didn't drop the baby, right?
Yeah, no, they kind of popped out,
Yeah. They both debuted.
For lack of a better term, they debuted. I like
debuted
this.
at the same time.
A baby and album debut. I like this.
Yeah, I think we should start. Anybody that has a kid now, it's their baby debut. It's not. They're not born.
I love this.
It's a debut. I like that.
This is great. Yeah, my baby debut is. She's already trumping everything I worked on in the album. She's like, yo, cool job, but now I'm in your life. I'm like, wow, you're just coming out with a swinging.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like the label's probably like, you need to post more about your album. You're like, well, I just had a baby though. This is going to take priority across that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it has been tough to keep up with everything for sure. But no, I mean, I should have been better prepared. Just to be very honest.
Well, now we know, right? Yeah. Now we know moving forward. I do want to talk about, so you have the your fourth studio album called Atypical. Right, debuted out there, so buy it, share it, stream it, download it, all of the above. Kind of take me through this one, right? You had some tracks with Pitbull. You had kind of cross genre album here.
For sure. Thanks for bringing it up. But honestly, I think over the course of the years and the 4 albums, I've always just kind of done music the way that I wanted to. I mean, there was music coming out even in the last couple of years that sounded like my first album from 10 years ago, it's or however long that was. And so I'm listening through, I always felt like I was trying to push barriers and bring other genres into the format that was acceptable, but also it's just all the styles of music that I love. And I feel like it's very often that you can get lost in, especially in Nashville, you can get lost in what sound is popular and what you're supposed to chase at the time. And for me as a songwriter, I'm always trying to push those boundaries because you're really trying to, even writing songs for other people, you're really trying to chase what's next. So being on the forefront of that and mixing other elements from other genres in my music has always been something that I've done. But this time around with Atypical, I went off the deep end. I went a little crazy. I was like, yo, I'm going to I want to do these songs exactly how I always heard them when I wrote them. And I pulled songs from the course of 10 years. Maybe they didn't make this album, or there was, a reason why someone wanted this on that album, whether it was a previous label or other just opinions. This time around, I picked songs that I truly just cared about. These were things that I just loved, or something that I always came back and listened to that I had written. And I had a lot of songs to pull from. I turn in about, 80 songs a year, if not more. And so you have the whole catalog to go through of things that aren't cut by other people or myself. And so I kind of, once I found one from 2017, I was like, why do I always listen to this when I get on a road trip or whatever? And it's a voice memo on my phone. And I was like, and it was called Nobody Ever Loved You. And it's on my album. It's not about my wife. It's about my ex. But
legal purposes.
Very clear. Just put that across the screen.
Disclaimer at the bottom there, please.
And so, but it's it kind of led me down this path to find songs. It wasn't necessarily that all fit together. They just felt like things that were important to me. And then I built them all in a bedroom, kind of the way that I did it right when I first started, and really just focus on every single part. Instead of having I had my band members come in and play some stuff and everything, but just because I love them and I want to make sure they had parts on there to help out the team. But I love every studio musician in Nashville. I love all the studios and I love all the projects I've done in the past. But, this time I wanted to pick this specific guitar riff. I wanted to just play it exactly like this. I wanted to do every part justice and really listen through. So it took a lot longer. And I feel like a crazy person. And then I didn't know what sounded good anymore. So the whole thing was an atypical process as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I hope there's something on there for everybody. It does dance between genres. It is all country rooted. It is all country rooted in lyric. There's also, there is a song that feels like a bedroom pop song. There's songs that feel like rock. But we're working some banjo in there and stuff like that. But at the same time, it is just who I am. I'm a redneck from Missouri that's first first generation Hispanics. We got Pitbull on there too, so it's all working. So,
yeah. I mean, this is on Mr. 305 Records, right? I mean, it's the like, there's no, whatever it is, there's no disguising it, right? Call it country, call it pop, call it cross genre. Cool, fine, whatever. Put it in a box however you want.
Yeah.
The way you made it was the way you wanted to make it. The way it sounded was the way you wanted it to sound. Like, it doesn't matter whatever box you put it in. This is your record.
Yeah. Well, I think that's important to do, and I think so many artists get lost, and you can lose yourself if you don't, like, stay true to what you believe in or what your gut says or what your craft is. And so I went for it, and it's been amazing, and I'm very proud of the project, and I'm proud of even more projects to come very soon. I'm not stopping. This is the foot's on the pedal, and baby debuted, album debuted. Here we go. We're rolling, baby.
Yeah, we're rolling. We're rolling, snowballing somewhere. I don't know where we're rolling, but we're rolling, right?
Yeah.
Love it. And you've got singles out there, too, now. Like, I mean, we were talking about they're kind of cross-genres. You got some that are on country radio, maybe pop radio, but you've got, I think 3 singles out right now?
Yeah, 3 singles. Like, the different ones we're trying to, like, work or, like, focus on, but, like, you kind of just see which ones raise their hand with fans. So, like, I encourage everyone to go listen to the album and like just stream the hell the one you love most, and then we'll focus on that.
Yeah.
But
let us know.
Yeah, let us know, please. But like there's breakup songs, there's love songs, there's party songs, there's fishing songs, there's all the things that are a part of me in my life that I think relate to everybody else. But yeah, the Blame a Country song has definitely been a focal point since we dropped it, and it's pretty sweet. It's got a crazy drop in it that feels like very metal for some reason. And I don't even listen to a lot of metal, but I just loved how I kind of put it together. And these are just things, and you chase in the room, and then I'm like, yo, this is how this goes now, and it's great. And there's like a banjo drop with it. It's pretty awesome. And then I have Bet You Gonna, which is like about my wife, but also just a love song. And it's like something that's like always been like in my realm of Filmore and like what I like to put out. And so Bet You Gonna is like one of my favorite songs I've ever been a part of, and so I'm really loving seeing that have a light shined on it right now. And then obviously Yeehaw with Pitbull has been absolutely crazy, and even from writing that song and working with him on it and everything, performing it on Dick Clark's New Year's Eve, Kelly Clarkson's show, like all the different things we've done with it just in the last month and a half or 2 months has been nuts, but super exciting. And I think all 3 songs couldn't be more atypical if you just played them all back to back. So, and I'm pretty sure they're like the first 3 or first 4 songs on the album. So
yeah, it's, when you listen to it,
you'll
like,
hit them right away.
You think you're like, did I hit shuffle on this? Like, what is what is happening right now? No, it's cool, and I love the fact that you said like the kind of the journey of this song. How some of them are going pop radio, some of them may not be picked up yet, or some of them are on New Year's Eve. Like all of these are going different directions. But and it sounds like this was kind of the whole vibe of the album, that it was 12 different things at once.
It's happening, like, and I'm pumped, and I'm like, you don't know, it's scary doing this, like, but I feel like I've always kind of pushed the barriers, so it's just time to really do it. So,
go for it.
Yeah,
right?
Had to.
I do want to ask some kind of off the cuff questions now, and now that you've mentioned this, right, you're a new father from there. Have you been able to kind of update like the the dad joke repertoire yet? Are you in that phase, or are we still just kind of getting there?
I've never been the best at jokes or dad jokes. There were some guys in my band that like would use them as toasts, and I've memorized those ones, so like I've gotten pretty good at those.
Could you share one with us?
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
I'm assuming it's R.
Well, you would think it was R, but it's really the C.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty bad.
I regret asking this question.
I regret even saying it, but I have plenty more like that, sadly. I've some that are way too dirty to actually say that.
Okay,
like
it's family
jokes.
show.
Yeah, like strip club dad. Those are crazy jokes. So we don't want to go there.
Yeah, we'll wait till the camera stops rolling for those jokes from there.
I'm gonna start a whole line. Strip club dads. Check it out.
Yeah, trademark
now.
Cowboy and strip club dads.
Oh yeah, cowboying.
Yeah,
and we cowboying around town. Signing off, Filmore. Atypical.
Love it. Other kind of off the cuff question. We're getting into summertime, right? We're talking the festival season. Yeah. Call it boat season, call it lake season, whatever. What are some songs in your playlist? And you could plug your own music here if you want to. Yeah. But some songs on your playlist that it's like, I'm playing this on the boat, I'm playing this on the beach. This is a no skip sunshine song for me.
That's amazing. Well, for my record, I would do Real Life, which is like real life. It's about fishing and being on a boat and everything. So that one feels pretty cool to me, and I really kind of chased a different sound with that, so it doesn't sound like your normal boat song, but it's a bop. So
okay,
Real Life, I hope you guys check that one out. For me, when I get on a boat, and I'm not usually in charge of the playlist. And I'll be very honest, like, in the world I'm in, like, currently, I'm listening to a lot of, like, kid songs, and I'm like, where have I been? Because I could write a lot of these, and I was like, yo, this is a whole industry I didn't realize existed. And it's crazy. And I'm like, and then you see all the other people that are in it, and like, I'm like, where? So I might be a kid, but I might get on a kid's bop. No, I'm struggling. For the playlist stuff, I feel like I kind of go with the flow with whoever I'm with and like loving that type of music. And then whatever album I'm listening to currently is kind of where I stay focused. Like, I'm always going to put on like a Ryan Bingham, South Side of Heaven when I turn on the boat, just so I can kind of feel that vibe for a second. Like, that's one of my favorite songs of all time. And that just kind of gets me in that, like, I want to have a beer, kind of like that is like that Americana, like country kind of feel back. And I've always loved that song since I even moved here. But, I think the rest of the playlist is run by other people, mainly because if I get in a car and I'm going anywhere, or if I'm doing anything, music sometimes really isn't a part of, like, I'm not like driving that. I want to hear what other people are listening to and take from what they like, and then that's almost helping me as a writer and an artist, because it's helping me see what's working, and it kind of gives me a little market research in real time. Not to always be working, but I feel like that's a great place to do it on the boat. Let's see what people play, and I'm like, okay, well, I maybe need to do something like that.
Yeah.
So and it's kind of where real life came from, just knowing what people were liking. I was like, I wrote a song, like, okay, that's perfect. It's a boat song.
Yeah, that's. I mean, kind of like you're saying, you don't always be working, but if you feel the inspiration, you see what's happening, you're like, well, I gotta kind of write this down, right? I can't let this slip out of here.
I know. When notes, on your phone, you're just like popping the titles all the time.
Yeah, there's like the grocery list, the diapers, and then it's just like complete introspective. Yeah.
Strip Club Dad song.
Yeah, Strip Club Dad song. Yeah, of course. And then maybe there'll be, a Blippy Filmore collab, right? Miss Rachel Filmore,
Damn. I mean, the sky's the limit, so I'm working on it.
Love it. And then where can people find you out there on the interwebs and follow along?
Everything's at Filmore Music, 1F, 1L, Filmore Music. That's my for all social media, and then website, everything. Yeah, just go with my last name. So it's that's pretty much it, man.
Love it. Cool. Filmore, thank you for the time here. CountryLine TV in the studio, Nashville, Tennessee.
Thanks, man.